Welcome to another Stamp with Cynthia video. Today I'd like to show you how to make this gorgeous, very shimmery Northern Lights card. Isn't that beautiful? Now of course, you may have seen Northern Lights that are these greens and blues and yellows, or you may have seen Northern Lights that are this pink and blue haze. Whichever way you've seen it, I'm going to show you how to make that. Let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start off with the yellow and blue and green card. Of course, I will begin with my Daffodil Delight, and just a plain sponge. I like to clip a little bit of the coordinating cardstock to my sponge so I've got something to hold on to, and so I know what color that sponge is intended for. I also, with my Northern Lights, don't like it to be straight up and down. I think that looks a little less authentic, so I'm going to move everything onto an angle and keep everything kind of on the same angle. Now I don't want my lines to be harsh, and the rule of thumb is you can always add color, but you can't take it away. So although I'm coming in with my yellow, I'm leaving a few white spots. Okay, we'll start with that. Now I will come in with my tempting turquoise. If you remember from grade school, blue and yellow together are going to make green, so wherever these overlap, I should get some bright green. Where they don't overlap, I will maintain my yellow. On some of the white spaces, I will have just plain blue. But like I said, where my blue goes over top of the yellow, I should get green. I am going to try to leave some of the yellow as yellow. Okay. So far so good. And now, because we have this beautiful color that's available to us right now, this Cucumber Crush, it's one of our in colors, I'm going to add a little bit of that. And you can see I haven't taken very long at all. Went by very quickly. Okay, now with my Northern Lights card, I like to add some trees. Of course, we can use the Lovely as a Tree stamp, the group of trees. It's also really pretty with the single pine tree from Lovely as a Tree. But because we have these gorgeous 3 pines from the Winter Wonderland set, I'm going to use those. I'm also coming in with my basic black archival ink, the new archival ink. It gives a really nice deep black coverage. Okay. Make sure I get this nice and inky. Oops. And get up again. Add some more trees. There, I think I like that. And then of course, because it is nighttime, I'm going to come in with my Night of Navy ink. Okay? Once again, I'm just going to use a plain piece of sponge. But I do want everyone to know that this is a nighttime scene. There's no point in pretending that the Northern Lights are going to appear during broad daylight. So I'm going to close off the sky with a little bit of Night of Navy, make it look like it's at least evening. All the way down my sides. And just to kind of make it a bit out of focus, because it is evening. There. I'm liking the way that's looking. Okay. The next thing I want to do is add a few stars. Of course, the white gel pen that we sell is brilliant. I don't want to add too many. Okay. I'm going to make these very random, few and far between. There. Good enough. Very random, very quick. That's all I need to do. Now this is a beautiful Northern Lights card all by itself. But the pièce de résistance, the best part, is when you make it glittery. That's where we come in with Versamark. And once again, you've seen me do this before. All I'm going to do is cover my entire card with Versamark. Okay. Oops. Make sure you get the whole thing. And my favorite toy, Iridescent Ice. Of course, Versamark is just a sticky, slow-drying, clear ink. And the Iridescent Ice embossing powder is going to stick to that. Now, I covered the whole card with Versamark. I've just put Iridescent Ice on half of it for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up just a corner. Hopefully you saw that change color and go deeper. All I wanted to do was give myself someplace to hold on to. I always like to do my iridescent ice in 2 stages. I give myself a melted corner of powder to hold on to first. Then I cover the rest of my card with the iridescent ice and come back with my heat gun. There. The card is now shimmery and wonderful, and it looks like the Northern Lights. Now this is if you've seen the Northern Lights in the blues and greens and yellows. Let me show you the pink and blue. This is going to be Pink Pirouette. And once again, you can always add color and you can't take it away. So I'm going to start off and I'll add some pink. Okay, there's my Pink Pirouette. Now I'll come in with my Soft Sky. Now, these colors, of course, are going to be far more muted compared to the last card I showed you. I thought that these colors weren't very authentic. I wasn't really sure how they would look because the only Northern Lights I have seen were the yellow and green ones. But my goodness, when I looked up on Google and checked out Northern Lights, they appear in every color under the rainbow. You can get purples and oranges and yellows, and I think it depends where you are. And one of my friends who spent a lot of time in Regina, in Alberta, said she saw pink and blue Northern Lights all the time. So, here you go, my friends. There we have some pink and blue Northern Lights. Once again, I'm going to come in with my archival black, my stamp set. This is our okay, there's my trees. And I do want to have my Night of Navy edging, so that, because let's face it, that doesn't really look like a night sky with all that pale pink and blue, does it? So we're going to have to make everybody know for certain that this is actually nighttime. Let's get some of that midnight blue around there. Actually, it's Night of Navy. So see, even the word night appears in this color. Okay. Okay, I think that's good enough. And now my white gel pen, just so that I know that it's nighttime. Now, on the pink and the blue, you don't see an awful lot of the stars, but I know they're there. Okay, good enough. Quickly come in with my Versamark. Cover the whole card. Iridescent Ice. Heat up a corner. And actually, I think I'm going to give you a white bottom. I think you'll be able to see the iridescent ice melting faster. Oops. If I give you a pale bottom to view. Okay. As you can see, I'm running out of iridescent ice. I think I used more iridescent ice in the 3 months before Christmas than most demonstrators use in their entire career. Okay. Okay. Hopefully now that it's on this pale background, you'll be able to see the melting. Isn't that spectacular? Look at that shimmer, and notice how you can really tell that that's nighttime. Okay. So there you have it, my friends. A very, very quick way to create a beautiful, beautiful card that shimmers and shines like there's no tomorrow. And of course, put it onto a card base. Oops. You've got a gorgeous card. Look at that. Northern Lights, Northern Lights, Northern Lights. I hope you've enjoyed this Stamp with Cynthia video. If there's anything you'd like to order from Stampin' Up, please feel free to contact me. And to all of you, have a lovely afternoon and God bless.